So we are SciOpticProductions and welcome to the lab.
Okay, so we're going to continue where we left off by adding a square class, which is really just an extension of the rectangle class, except for, squares length and widths are about the same, so you have extra definitions that you don't need.
About the same. You mean is the same.
It's about the same.
Defined as being the same for it to be square.
How many squares does it take to make a circle, Travis?
Infinita.
Alright. Alright, then now you don't have to rewrite all the code.
Yeah, I do not. And it should be really short. Like
It should be,
this should only have taken
least-
like a couple minutes.
At least
not
you're showing
8.
humility now. There's that.
Yeah, this is why you're not writing them, because you wouldn't have shown humility. You would have just scrapped this whole video and just been like, nope, I don't make mistakes. But instead, I show you the process of being like, well, we'll clear up some code, and then I'll just make a few errors, and then spend, I don't know, 6 minutes looking for them.
Okay, so we're creating the square class, and then
we have to extend rectangle.
And extends just means that the square is the child class of the rectangle, which is the parent class.
Yep.
Looks like you just made the constructor. So now what do we have to do?
Well, we have to take in our constructor inputs. So we want name and position, and we don't need a length and a width because length and width are the same. And here's where I do my error. I went and copied the code that I said I didn't need to.
Well, I mean, technically you needed that. It's just that at this point in time, it doesn't realize that that's what you need because it's not in the right position tab-wise.
Sure. I said that I didn't need to copy or rewrite everything.
You didn't because you copied and pasted, which is exactly what you meant.
Fair enough, but I wasn't meaning to copy and paste and, generate errors. I meant to copy and paste and not have errors.
If you notice in the warning there, it looks like you didn't use all the local variables.
Yeah, in a different folder, turns out.
Huh. I didn't even notice that it said basic 4.
Yeah, it does.
Really?
Yeah.
Shows how well you
very tiny text. It says basics 4
instead
of basics 6.
It's also 12:57 in the morning.
12:58 if you can read
correctly. When I looked it said 57.
Well, this is at double time, so it's twice as fast.
Wouldn't that take twice as long though? Because you're doubling the one time.
No. Halftime would double the amount of time that it'd take. Okay. So good news is I've already written square code and I forgot what I had done. So I went and closed basics 4 and then, or I guess basics 1. I don't even remember which one it was in. Must have been basics 4 because I clicked on it. Anyway, I realized that all I need is super, which is referring to the rectangle class. So it'll go in and make the rectangle constructor right here.
I see. And so does that mean that we've constructed our square?
Yeah. So here's the result. So
in fact, looks like it's the square of sorts.
Of length 6.
Wait, did you construct the square with like the points from the rectangle and it made a square?
What?
I'm confused.